Okay. Let me make sure this is actually running. Okay, it is. Cool. This was such a pain to set up. Um, this was... This is so annoying. You may have just noticed a stutter there. Oh my god, I can't click and drag stuff. So what that is, this game's not made for multiple monitors. And I have multiple monitors. So what that means is I have to really finagle this game to get it working properly. If I want to do anything on my other monitor, which is what all of my streaming stuff is on, obviously, I have to tab out of the game with the Windows key. And that the game doesn't like that. The game doesn't like when you do that because it's not, you're not supposed to do that. But the game also doesn't like being in windowed mode. In fact, I can't even get this game properly full screened. It looks a lot better on my stream. But there is a big black border around the game on my monitor because reasons. This game is not optimized well for the PC. The first time I played this game was on my Switch. I had a notably better experience because it just works because it's on a console and it's all it needs to do. That's all consoles do is play games, so you don't need to worry about it doing literally anything else. Okay. I'm just gonna... God, I haven't even tested the game yet. I have zero faith that this game will work. Uh, what? What? Huh? What? 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 It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. The slider's not doing anything. Is that happening? I literally can't see my stream because the chat box is covering it. It's not doing... The slider's not... I might... Do I want to go set up my Switch? I don't. I'm going to try playing this, and I may take down the VOD later and do this again another time. I do not want this to be that hard. Streaming is hard. Streaming is very taxing on my brain. I don't want this to be very taxing of a game. That's why I'm considering not playing Persona on stream anymore. God, I'm already burning up. I might stop the stream right now and scrap the whole VOD.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
I never noticed that before. This is such a good game, but it's not looking like a very good port so far. Okay, has it started yet? Am I in control? Oh, I totally am. Well, at least I can see. That's nice. Okay, where's the lighthouse? There it is. Okay. Hoyo. There we go. Hopefully that helps. I'm not feeling good right now. Is this? I swear, it feels like the fan is almost feeding me. Okay. No gods or kings, only man. Can I run? I can't remember. I haven't played this game in years. I bought on the Switch the entire collection of these games. And I played the first one years ago. And I've not played any of the others. So I'm going to play through this on stream. Oh my god, that's loud. I'm going to play through this on stream. I want to get to them. I really do. I have so many games I want to play, though. But...
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different.
This guy is
I chose the impossible.
raving capitalist.
I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
I love this because, like, you immediately get introduced to it as, like it's, the game opens with, hey, this city is going to be really cool and awesome. And you find it, and it's already in shambles. Right? Like, there isn't... at least throughout this game, you never get to see this city in its glory days. It's all done already. It's gone. Forever. At least in the first game. I've not played the other two. As far as I know, I don't even think the third game is about Rapture. But I've also heard a lot of good things about Infinite, so... This would be so much better if the brightness actually worked properly. Hello. Okay, let me turn up my headphones now. So it seems like settings just don't work in this game. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, hello.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio? I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
Are you? Do you?
Deep breath and step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind.
This is so odd this time.
We're gonna need to draw her out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust me.
Okay, that's cool. It's so odd playing this knowing how it ends now. Well, at least the surround sound works.
Just a bit further.
Oh,
How do you like that, sister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer sealed Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
hell yeah. Oh, I can brain someone with this thing. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. I don't like the noises. Hello.
Leave me alone!
No. I have a wrench. What do you have? Oh, you also have a wrench. Hey, can I fix this? Or will this just not change at all? Oh, okay, cool. That does change. Because can I change the brightness in settings? Please? Water, yeah. No. Gameplay? Medium. Effects achievement. Yeah. Dialogue, subtitles, art subtitles on. Simple Vita chambers, no. Apply that. Customize. Can I not mess with the brightness anymore? Okay, this is a little bit too sensitive. I don't think this has a but this controller has a gyroscope in it. I need to invest in a new controller, I feel. Because I've had this controller for a good 4 years, I think. Hold on. How old am I now? And when did I get this? Yeah, I want to say like 4 years. Okay, hold on. I need to fix that. Oh, there we go. Actually, no, that's not better at all. That's so much worse. But so is that. There is no in-between of these? Okay. I'll take too sensitive over not sensitive enough. What does... Two chain tattoos. I feel like that symbolizes something.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
You can't just say that, is the thing. You can't just be like, oh, hold on, lad. Your genetic code is being rewritten. That's not his accent. He said he...
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's buck weak. You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing.
This little fish ain't worth towing it with a big daddy.
You'll be no better off with metal daddy, little fish. See you floating upright.
These things are genuinely terrifying.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
You alright, Boyle? First time plasmid's a real kick from a mule. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Okay, hell yeah. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this again. And now I can just ka-chow. And this is empty. Potato chips. Pointless. There is... Is it in this room or in this chapter? There's director's commentary, and I got a good few of them my first time playing this game. I'd like to get them all this time. It's not in this room, so... Oh. I'm gonna not be lightninged. Wait a minute. Okay, and is this just like that, or can I get through it? No, it's just like that. Hello. Hello. I didn't want to do that. Oh.
Give him the combo. Zap him, then whack him. 1-2 punch. Remember, the 1-2 punch.
Company. Yeah, I know what? I'm away from.
Yoink him. And then sploink him. Hold on. I don't know if he's dead yet. I don't know. I can't be sure. Okay, I think he's dead. Oh, thanks. Okay, I got that now. Oh?
I'm gonna go.
Piss off! Hello? Hello. Okay, sure. Bye. Oh, you're on fire. I don't know. Did I need to do that or what? Are there more of you? I swear it feels like there's always someone walking nearby.
But I see the flowers every day.
There is. No, that... There's a dude here. Where? Who? Hello? Where are you? I need to hit you. Okay, fine. You can live for now. Okay.
Listen, I've got a family.
Sure you do.
I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
That's terrifying. Anyway, what's this? Oh. What's this? Okay, well, you're being electrocuted. Is there a baby in here? No, that's a gun.
Plasmids changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
Then why did you give me one? Like, what? Kashmir restaurant. I've been playing Fallout New Vegas lately. Okay, first of all, don't fucking interrupt me. I've been...
Charlie, where you going?
Okay. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I've been playing Fallout New Vegas recently. I started it last summer and I got pretty damn far. Until...
Too spliced up. I'm too spliced up. Nobody's gonna want me.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. So I've been playing Fallout New Vegas recently. And I started it last summer because I wanted to
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all I can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
So I've been playing Fallout New Vegas recently. I started playing it last summer and I didn't finish it. So now I'm finishing it. Shh! Stop interrupting me! Stop interrupting me! I'm trying to tell a story. Jesus. People have no respect. Is there a ghost in here? No? No, but there's a room. Anyway. Was that me or... No? Hello? I have a crowbar. Oh, money. Oh, first aid kit. You have someone's purse? A phone. Okay, then. Anyway, I don't know.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Give me a choice. All I was going to say is this game reminds me of Fallout New Vegas. That's literally it.
You think that's a child down there? Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
So I have to decide which ending I want to get, because I got the good ending in my first playthrough. And I generally like going for good endings because it makes me feel bad when fictional people feel bad. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. How do I? Oh, I just came from there. What am I talking about? Hey, child. I don't like you very much. What? You're holding a gun, dude. Shoot her. You decided to pistol whip her? A child? For what purpose? That's loud as hell.
The big daddy. She got his Adam. He keeps her safe.
That's nice. Can I take your stuff? Yes, I can. Thanks. I'm gonna do that. Gah. Golly gee, I sure hope the stream is running well. I can't check. Game. Oh! Here it is. Episode of Director's Commentary. Play it now or view it later from the main menu. Spoiler warning, the commentary contains in-depth discussion of plot points, including the ending. First-time players may wish to complete the game before viewing. Well, I actually never listened to these. I've now finished the game. And seeing as I'm the only one here.
Hey, I'm Jeff Keighley here in Boston to go behind the scenes to hear
Oh,
some
you.
untold stories about the making of BioShock with Ken Levine and Sean Robertson. Let's talk a bit about the theme and setting of BioShock, Rapture. And I think a lot of people, when they played the game for the first time, they wondered, how did you even dream up this place? And I know you've said publicly before that part of the reason you sort of, what led you to Rapture was this idea of fully simulating a place. Tell us about that sort of idea and the frustrations you had with other games where you sort of hit a bound.
I think our philosophy was always to do what we were doing 100% rather than try to do something bigger and do it 50% or 40%. So one of the ideas of, and this sort of came from System Shock 2 as well, where you focus on an area that you can really bring to life and you kind of eliminate the questions of, well, why can't I go over the bridge to New Jersey? So we were able to really make a place, I think, that felt believable and real, even though in actuality it was really quite limited. But we just sort of dressed it with all these buildings outside that were all, basically glorified fakes. We let the story drive what we needed to show rather than some kind of like predetermined map which we set down, which is a little different than like System Shock 2, where we actually mapped a spaceship out deck by deck.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the philosophy felt a little different there, because you want to feel like a real spaceship that was sort of stacked on top of each other. Rapture was free to sprawl across the ocean floor.
Although you guys originally, John, were talking about doing this game on a sort of spaceship again, right?
Yeah, when we first started talking about what the spiritual successor to System Shock 2 was going to be, spaceship came up, but again, we wanted a limited environment.
I don't know what System Shock is.
Spaceship again.
Should I look into that?
The first actual exploration of this space was underwater, but ultimately ended up looking like a spaceship. It just happened to have a couple of seaweed fronds outside. And that started to push us towards what artistic statement that we wanted to make this look different, and what rules we were going to set for the world. How at every turn we were going to try to remind the player that they were in fact underwater and that this wasn't a spaceship.
And how, like, underwater, we obviously know you did underwater, then sitting in the sky, like, where did you come with the idea of, like, doing this underwater?
I think there was probably a conversation. It's like, well, what kind of places could be cut off from other places?
Yeah.
Like, well, spaceship, summer camp, any island notion, right? Something that's cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So you never felt like you should be able to go over that bridge to New Jersey.
I don't want to apply some deep and meaningful conversation. I think it was one of those ideas that you just kind of say, and then everybody's, that sounds cool. Let's try that. Let's go for it.
And I think it lended itself to having very nice views out the window without having to build an insane amount of unique assets.
Right.
By today's standards, we still were a small team back then. And there's an expectation that because you're underwater, the view distances are going to be short, so you can really kind of fade out into the fog at a short distance and not have the expectation that, why can't I see forever? So there's a lot of limitations in a good way that we put on ourselves by being underwater, as opposed to, like, if you're on a cruise ship, then you'd expect to see across the water and we'd have to deal with that. Same thing with an island.
Or
and
a
you have
city
outdoor
in the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was a lot more complicated, yeah.
So you came up with the idea of, let's do this underwater, let's do this sort of isolated place. Then you had to answer the question of, why would someone build this? Is that sort of how it worked, sort of order of operations? You then had to come up with a story to explain?
Yeah, I think we wanted a very believable reason why they'd be there. Right. And sort of the necessary isolation of the place sort of led to, well, what kind of person would want to do this? And I wasn't even particularly aware of the sort of political implications of what I was reading, but I've been reading, I had read The Fountainhead. Right. By Ayn Rand, and I mostly thought it was an interesting story. Like, I didn't realize that people were sort of basing their sort of political lives around it, because I wasn't that tuned in to that stuff at that point. And so, but I love the dialogue and the kind of speechifying in it, because you can see a video game character speaking with that kind of certainty and that kind of confident philosophy. It just seemed like a natural kind of thing to apply to this place. And so it just sort of all came together as a sort of who is the guy who would do this? Well, that character. It was sort of this amalgamation of characters from Ayn Rand's books and Ayn Rand herself. This sort of idealistic person who says, well, the only way to do this is to separate from the rest of the world. And that led to Andrew Ryan.
I am Andrew Ryan, and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his...
We already saw this. Shut up.
No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the
I already saw this. You don't have to show me this again.
We knew from a technical standpoint that we wanted isolation. We also needed to sell it. We needed a compelling storyline, a backstory that why would this place exist? Otherwise, how are we going to make Rapture feel like it's lived in if we don't have the reason for it to be there? So once once we decided on the underwater location and then the closed-off spaces, that objectivist story kind of came in and made the art stronger and made the level design stronger because we could feed back into that loop.
And I think that's why we had to have sort of Andrew Ryan's pitch right at the beginning of the game. We wanted people to understand why somebody would go there. And so he makes this very personal one-to-one pitch to the gamer, but also that was the pitch you make to people, which was, there was a place that...
That's what I was saying earlier.
These things where you could not be sort of put upon by the government and not be afraid of nuclear war and not be afraid of all these other things that will plague you on the surface. We wanted that pitch to sort of resonate and make sense, because that's otherwise by the time you got there you'd be like, well, this place is just fantasy, nobody would ever come here. And that the beauty of the place was also tied into that. It had to be a very attractive proposition, or people who would believe that people would go leave their lives and go to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm sure in some ways you had to convince the team and enroll them in your sort of vision of who this character was going to be and what the setting was going to be. How did that work, Sean? I mean, did Ken come in and say, hey, I've been reading these books, and I think we could sort of...
I believe he just came in one day on a horse and said, Ayn Rand, everybody read The Fountainhead.
Exactly. I bought 30 copies of it.
Yeah, I think,
Here's a 2,000-page book or something.
Yeah.
Go read it.
I mean, really is more organic.
That's something I would do.
Like I said, we knew that we had this location.
Hey, we're making a movie. Here's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Go read it. Everybody in the crew has to read that before we even start production.
Ken started to explore Ayn Rand
I love that book.
and started talking to us about it. And we were having that conversation.
How long is
This
this?
could totally work. Like, this is exciting. Like, this is something that really hasn't been done in a video game before. And if we had flipped it and come up with the idea first before the location, I don't think we would have really been that excited about it. But we had a location, and now we're trying to fill it with that story. And because of the order of operation there, you start to get excited, like, oh, I could totally make this work. This is going to really make it feel like a lived-in space.
As you think of sort of the setting, and you think of maybe a character or something, was there a moment that you think back, it's like, oh, like right then and there, like I got excited when you attached the Ayn Rand
For me,
stuff
it was
to
going to Rockefeller Center and seeing the visual.
Uh-huh.
So I told this story before, but my wife and I were in New York, and we went to Rockefeller Center, which was, if you go to Rockefeller Center, it basically looks exactly like Rapture. It's because every building, you're sort of encircled. It's this block in New York, or a couple of blocks in New York, where Radio City Music Hall is, and where 30 Rockefeller Plazas, where you see that show 30 Rock, and the ice skating rink, and where they put the Christmas tree, and it's this very iconic location. But what's cool about it, it's all one.
This is actually making me want to go back to
everywhere
writing.
you look,
Or like,
it's one,
I'll talk about this in like.
It's Art Deco, and it's very.
God damn it,
iconic Art
Dad!
Deco.
I thought you turned that
My
off.
wife and I were there, and we were sort of working on the game, and we didn't have a visual style. And all of a sudden, I started looking around, and I said, "Oh, this could be a visual for the game." Also, the geometry of it was actually quite conducive to making a video game because it wasn't overly complicated geometry. Art Deco is quite
Bold and simple.
bold and geometric, and simple. And so my wife and I bought a couple of Taurus cameras before iPhone cameras.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
throwaway cameras.
Yeah, throwaway cameras with little Kodak.
When was
We
this?
just started photographing doorknobs and light fixtures, and just sort of developed the photos. Remember that? Brought them in and said.
Because it was after Infinite. This was filmed because they talked about Infinite.
Go make this.
I guess he's gonna talk about everything up to this point.
Where the scientists would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small.
And I can't fast forward at all, and I'm too scared to press a button, because if I do, I'm worried it'll just stop, and then I'll have to start it over. And I don't want to do that.
You had kind of a theme. You came up with an art style, some of the iconic characters, and then you really had to build the narrative around it. And you've talked about a lot of the themes in the game. And
I may not watch all of these on stream.
Sex, violence, all the things that sort of drive us or what destroy us. And that was something I think that as you thought about the story of the game, you wanted.
But I am very much enjoying watching this.
Right? Because people love the characters. It's sort of flawed in a way, and this is a world which is its own little microcosm, but had a lot of tension inside of it.
Yeah, I mean, the character of Ryan was sort of he's basically invisible through most of the game, right? Except for a very small portion. But he's very present because he exists. The city is him, right? It's such a representation of him. We never want to cut away to a cutscene where you saw Andrew Ryan, planning and scheming. We wanted him to be very present without actually being present. But once you had Ryan, once you had his desire to protect this vision of his,
that is true. They do a very good job of making
opposition to him. So we had this character,
Andrew Ryan and Fontaine, very present figures.
Came along, like, here's a person who's in opposition to him for this reason, and then you have, for more noble reasons, and then you have a character like Atlas who's much more cynical opposition. Once we had all those characters already, we're like, well, who are you? And you ended up being a sort of a pawn in the middle of all this opposition to Ryan. We just kept sort of homing in on that theme and making sure that you weren't, eventually figuring out that you couldn't just be here by an accident, that you're an integral part of this story, even though you don't know you're an integral part of this story. You think you're just there by happenstance.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
Is that it? Is it done? Now I just have that, right? Can I fast forward those?
Yep.
I can't. Okay. I may not watch all of those on stream, but I really liked watching that. That was fun. I love stuff like that. I've talked about it before, but I am in film school, and that's the kind of thing that I just love watching. And I on one hand, I don't want to clog up my stream with that. On the other hand, I feel like padding out time might be a good thing for me to start doing. On the other hand, I enjoy that stuff. Okay. Oh, hey. Die. Shut up. Oh my god, you're so rude. I have to pee. I'm going to the washroom. I will be back. You know what game I really want to play? That I want to do it, but I want to wait for something very specific to happen first that I can't talk about on stream. But I want to play Cave Story. I love Cave Story. I just set the music to be Cave Story on my loading screen, and it is just pulling up the game. One of the best games ever made, even if it's like nothing special by today's standards. It's so important of a game. I just love it so much, and it has such a good theme song, as is my loading screen theme. Zap him. Smack him. Shut up, you're dead.
Spot a splicer in the water. Hit him with the electrobolt.
Hello? No. Does that show up on stream? No, it doesn't. Awesome. Good. I don't have to worry about... I mean, my username wasn't even on that, but just I don't have to worry about my Epic Games username popping up, because unrelated to my stream. I should probably fix that. I changed my Steam name to match my Twitch, not Twitch, my VTuber name. Just so that it would, one, there would be consistency, and two, just because, you know, if anything ever popped up that had my name in it, then at least that way I'm not doxing anything. Huh. Do you? Gents. What's in the gents room? What is that? Bandages. Can I take them and not use them? No, I can't. But... And what appears to be the women's room is also in the men's room. Yeah. Oh, nope, they're both gents. They're both the same washroom. There's no women here in Rapture. What a nope, not saying that. Not putting a voice recording of myself saying that on the internet.
Security alert in progress.
Okay. Ow. Oh. It's not what I wanted to do. Dude, get back in the goddamn water. Just do it. Well, I want to loot their corpses. Okay, we're good. Man, I sure hope the sound is working. The sound was so hard to... I was changing the settings. Drop frames. Oh, it's probably just from my transitions or when I open the game. Every single time, like if I couldn't mess with the audio settings in the game because it did nothing. Oh, big yawn. Okay. Well, thanks. And you are...
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches said to you? The KGB Wolf or the CIA Jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite to be slapped around by...
Dude, I'm just here, man. I don't want to be here. I want to leave. I don't want to be... Dude, I don't want me to be here. You don't want me to be here. Are we really doing this? Man, if I could just, like, speak, that would be really cool. You know, if my character used words rather than a crowbar for every situation.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Hello? Hello? Okay, who is talking? That's nice. It's over here.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But
Diane McClintock.
He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
Oh. She knows she's being manipulated. Oh. Vending machine. I don't need anything right now, I don't think. Other than, like... Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll take more bullets. Anything else I can take here? Yes. Oh, money. More money. Okay. Okay, listen, buddy. I can pick up a trash can. That's not a trash can. Wow, that's just a woman, huh? That's just a person. Where are you? I hate that I can hear you, but I have no idea where you are. Corpse. Oh, corpse. No? Okay. Oh, what's that? Is that... I can't tell if that's money or a cassette player. Two very similar looking things, obviously. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh! Oh! Right. Of course. I forgot I can do that. Can I get another one of these? No? Oh, yes I can. Finished. Yay. Go kill that woman. I don't know where she is, but go kill her. Just go kill that woman. Kill the woman. Kill women. Don't kill women. Don't. Not. I didn't want to. I didn't. No, stop. Coffee. Hello. Hello, you also. What do you have? You have a gun? I'll take your gun. Why did I say kill women? I don't... VTubers, am I right? Okay. Man, if there's one thing I love more than pretending to be an anime boy online, it's domestic violence. Oh, hello.
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Stoneman's key. He's the one that runs this place. I don't expect the hand that you have milk of human kindness. Stoneman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Machine gun. So how do I, like, aim? Got it. It's the right trigger button. Where are you coming from? Okay. Oh! Where did you come from? Excuse you. Where's my robot? What is happening? Where are people? Where are they coming from? No, you don't. Okay, listen, everybody needs to just calm down, I think. Where did you all... Where did these people come from? I pulled the switch that I was told to pull, and then these people just showed up. I feel attacked, frankly.
What's the matter, Mary? You look like you could use a boost.
I don't feel so great. I'm busy.
That's just the plastic blues, Mary. You just need to slow down a bit on the splicing. Before you know it, you'll be as right as rain. Remember, a smart splicer is a happy splicer.
Right, of course. So this is just what the citizens look like here, I guess. Well, hello? Are you that woman that I listened to the tape of before? Also, how can I see you? Okay. Who's whistling?
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find him? Just follow the blood.
Ah, your standards.
Adam presents new problems for the profession. As your tools improve, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take off a wart or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then, when we took what we got. But with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
I think it's the fact that it's a bad idea. That might be the excuse. Ow! Be gone. I can just buy it. Okay. I can just do like that, and then a bit like this, and then give it a bit of one of these perhaps. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And that's the way it's done. Okay. Can you stop? Christ. Some people. I don't want to do anything until I want to get that until I know I can like sit and listen to it. Because people like you don't stop shooting me. Oh, you're a machine. Sorry, I thought you were a person. That must suck for you. What? Okay, this is going a lot faster than I wanted it to. It's fine, though. Oh, wow, this is, like, almost done for me. There we go. First aid kit. Cabinets. Special ammo. Right, that's a thing. Great, are you done? There's a tape over there. I really want to listen to it. Okay, I'm gonna listen to the tape now. Unless someone's over here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a healing stand. Money? Shit yourself. Okay, here we go.
The parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free. The farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque...
That's a bit of a stretch, buddy. I think expecting to be alive for free is very different than expecting to force someone to have sex with you for free. Or for money. I think expecting someone to have sex with you is just generally not something you do.
I was at German prison camp.
Oh, her. I remember her.
When I realized I have love for science. German doctor, he make experiment. Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him of this error, and this make him angry. But then he asks, how can a child know such a thing? I tell him sometimes I just know. He screams at me, then why tell me? Well, I said, if you are going to do such things, at least you should do them properly.
Hell yeah. Girl boss at age 16 in the German prison camp? Who? 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 Up? Maybe. What's over here? Is there a person here? The tape here.
It has been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines. I should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
No, that's pretty, Oh, I do need... Oh. I have 3. No. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. You're a vending machine. Why are you Mexican? Oh, but I want to explore. Stenman kills. I'm sure he does. Oh! See? This is why we explore.
Steinman, I know Medical Pavilion is your matter, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tit. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then Rapture leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking,
He's so British.
stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
He's so British. I love it. Hell yeah. Nothing in here? Nothing in here. Don't need any of that. What is this? Auto hack tool. Did I ever have one of those in the... I'm sure I must have and just forgot. It's been years. And I'm supposed to, like, practice it here. I don't have any money, so it wouldn't matter. Because hacking only makes things cheaper, I think. I don't think it lets me get everything for free. Hello? Hello? Because those are different things. One of those things is a person that has done harm to other people. The other is a person that looks not as nice. Hello.
There's a law that says we must.
No, it's the fact that you were born with it, you idiot.
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter. I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. But if you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn firebombs and toss it right back in his gob. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
Okay.
Approaching a little sister is a criminal offense. Do not approach the little sisters.
Okay. Be dead. No, I didn't. I just got here. I don't know you. We've never met, actually. Can I... No. Obviously I have to melt this somehow. I know there is a fire, plasmid, but I don't have that. So how do I get there? It doesn't help that the arrow just points me in the closest, like, just directly where the thing is. Oh, wait, there's a thing here. Oh, wait, there's bandages here. Oh, wait, there's a corpse here. And a gun. And money. Oh, there's so much.
I am beautiful, yes.
Okay, dude.
What could I do to make
Stop cranking your own hug.
With Adam and my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
I'm opening you up!
No. Ow.
It's a step!
Where'd he go? Did he blow himself up? Oh my god, he blew himself up. That's hilarious. What else do we got here? A lot of coffee. Winston Kefner. Koffner. Okay. Winston Koffner.
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a
Dude, just make people pretty. That's all you have to do. Do what people asked you to do with their body.
security cameras? I can hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
Phoning. Okay, you didn't tell me what to do about him. I mean, I guess he kind of did, because... Piss off, dude. Oh, that doesn't count as water. Give me your money. And also die. And oh, machine gun rounds. I thought that was a director's commentary. Speaking of which, I think there is another one here somewhere. Also, Little Sisters, I think I'm about to start collecting those.
Parasite wanders the halls. We rebuild our city and the doubters send a fly to spoil our home. 1,000 Adam to the man or woman who pins its wings.
Well, why would you do that? That was rude.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
Okay. Well, if that's how you're gonna be... Nice.
lead to Ryan. The security, the splicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. He pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
You mean those? The things I'm smelling right now? Those pheromones? Yeah, crazy. Who? Who and where?
Are you a man or a slave?
Who and where?
Sorry.
Wow, you all suck so much. I want that. Neato. No money. Oh, money inside a music box. I must be missing who that is. That must be like a reference to somebody. Okay, that's locked. You people are weird. That was so unnecessary. That's not a light. That's not lightning. Okay, we'll do this just to buy some time. Give me a bit of that. Okay. Come on. And we're done. Oh yeah, my back hurts. These are buttons. Oh, there's a keypad. Are there numbers here somewhere? Probably in a tape somewhere, actually. Oh. Well, I don't want to accidentally lightning myself. This is very deep water. In fact, it might actually be better for me to just... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like when you do that. There's literally nowhere you could have gone. Except... You picked up your first engineering tonic. Engineering tonics make you better at hacking or using machines. Neato. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and you're gonna jump out. Is what's gonna happen. Jeebs! I wasn't expecting you to jump out there. I literally said it was gonna happen, and it still scared me. Shut up. Well, I don't want to waste these. Kachoo. Neat. God, I spent so much time looking for things that aren't the thing that I need to be looking for. Okay, so it's that way. I don't want to go there then. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no. Whoever's here, you do not want to mess with me right now. Where did you come from? None of you want what I have right now. This is my thing. Who? So did you all, like, coordinate that? Because honestly, I didn't think you guys had coordination skills. Way to prove me wrong. It still didn't work.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
Yeah, that's... I mean... That's still kind of messed up, but you know what? Who? I can't... What is that? That looks important. No, something looks important. It's bandages. That was useless. I need a key. Do you have a key? No? Damn it. Okay, I'm out of here. I've yet to die, which is nice. So where am I right? Did I just come from here? I think I did. Bandages. Bandages are nice. I think this is exactly where I came from. Yes, it is. More bandages. I don't... I don't like the way you guys talk. Who dares? Airships. Pistol rounds. Dude, stop. Stop. Oh. I'm a bit stupid.
Clinical trial lot 23, Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Work on telekinesis plasmid proceeding well. Lifting objects at distance presents no problem. Moving objects through space, no problem. Cannot stop speeding bullet, but can catch and throw faster moving object. Problem not with plasmid, problem with reaction time. Suchong just get new idea for plasmid.
Okay, so I am honestly kind of shocked that anybody that wasn't white was allowed in this city, considering Andrew Ryan is definitely racist. Okay. Hell yeah.
You're crawling!
From where? Who and where? I guess some people are fighting above me? I don't know. I'm out of here.
The bottom of the ocean is our home, but it's is a battle.
Who?
The unexplained water promptly to the Central Council.
God, you people are annoying. You just don't shut up, ever.
Nurse, clean this place. Let's call the guy. Scalpel.
Hey.
Scalpel!
You suck.
Who's you question my judgment?
Can I just, like... You're goddamn right I can.
Procedure! I don't want to hurt you, but sometimes I have to. You ruin everything! Get him! Have your heartbeats tear him to bits!
Be not that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Um. Get his ass. Ow. Ooh, bad. What is that? Is that something that, like, stalls? I think it is. Okay, so there's a thingy over here. There's a doohickey.
Today I had lunch with the goddess. Steinman, she said. I'm here to free you from the tyranny of the commonplace. I'm here to show
He has lost it.
a new kind of beauty. I asked her, what do you mean, goddess? Symmetry, dear Steinman. It's time we did something about symmetry.
You aren't fun. Oh no, a something. Oh, hello. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to be. No.
Aphrodite is walking the halls, shimmering like a scalpel. Steinman, she calls. Steinman, I have what you're looking for. Just open your eyes, and when I see her, she cuts me into 1,000 beautiful pieces.
Dude. You recorded this? Okay. Oh, I can hack this. Where am I putting this? The opposite way. We're gonna throw in one of these and hope that does what I think it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. That was not worth it. At all. That was so not worth it. But at least I can explore now. I do not have a lot of Eve left. Alright, let's do this.
She won't stay still. I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong. That was too fat. This was too tall. This was too symmetrical. And now, what's this, guys? An intruder. He's ugly.
Oh, buddy.
Ugly.
Dude, I just put so many rounds in your face. You're definitely not more attractive than I am. Did I get him?
You alright? It was time somebody took care of that sick bastard. Make sure you get the key off Steinman and head back to emergency access. I'm working my way to the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
Okay. Open the emergency access. I want to see if there's more I can loot. Ugh. Oh, let me stand up a bit.
Terrific, Dr. Steinman. Doctor?
You know, looking at it now, I didn't realize how much your face sags. Scalpel?
Excuse me?
Scalpel.
Doctor, she's not booked for a facelift.
Let's just come in here and...
Doctor, stop cutting. Doctor, stop cutting. Get me the chief of surgery. Get me the chief of surgery now!
Yeah, so he just started doing his own thing. That's not okay. And he had a gun in his office. Oh, and there's so much. This was not sanitary. You said this was easy, you bitch. You lied. I mean, it's not hard, but still, like, that was a bit stressful at the beginning there. Oh. Yay. There we go. How long have I been? An hour, almost 2 hours, but I still haven't crossed that 2-hour mark, and that's kind of what I shoot for. All of you, calm down. Are you done yet? Good, now give me your money.
Bacteria are microscopic.
What's the matter, Frank?
Look at the nurse.
Every day there's less and less. You know the problem's not in your hair. Shows you what your body knows. And 100% safe. Maybe it's time for me to get a little fresh air.
Sounds like another tunnel collapse. Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pilot joke.
Ow, what was that? I didn't like that. Well, we're going this way.
Here's your chance to get some Adam.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot.
Yes!
Now, Doctor, he's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt her. Have you no heart?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boyo. You won't survive without the Adam those things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankensteins?
Here. There is another way. Use this. Free them from their torment. I will make it to be worth your while. Somehow.
So I'm gonna have to... Okay, this doesn't look very good. Choose whether to rescue the little sister or harvest her. If you harvest her, you get maximum Adam to spend on plasmids, but she will not survive the process. If you rescue her, you get less Adam, but Tenenbaum has promised to make it worth your while. I'll rescue her. I'll do that. I know I've already seen this ending, but I don't... I don't like the way... I don't like what this implies. Not even what it implies, what it is. I don't...
Thank you, mister.
Oh, you're ugly as hell. Maybe I should... You are an ugly child.
Tenenbaum's playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You'll need all the Adam you can get to survive. If you cross paths with another of them gatherer's garden machines, make sure you pick up a new plasmid or two. That's if the price ain't too dear, of course.
Not only are those little girls veritable atom factories, they're nearly indestructible. They regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cells. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die. So you see, it's not like killing, Tenenbaum said. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
Wow, this game is messed up. Okay. Enrage. Reduces all physical damage. That's pretty damn good. First aid kits also give you Eve. Increase your maximum health. Increase your maximum Eve. I'm going with the... Let's just do it. Let's just go simple. Let's just go simple right now, you know? Don't worry about it too bad. There will be other chances.
What is the most vicious obscenity ever perpetrated on mankind? Slavery.
Oh no. Oh, I've been here.
You're ready now. It's time to take on one of them big daddies. It won't be easy, but it's the only way to get to Little Sisters and the Adam they carry.
Okay. Let's do this, big man. Wait, do I have armor piercing? I do. There we go. Good lord, you're so ugly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that's that dealt with. Do I go back to the place? To the thing? To the doodad? And she goes and climbs into her thing. Hello? Where is it then? Where's the place? This is where I am. Gatherer's Garden. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I would like to have that now. And now I can get... I'll take this. And then I'll also take this. Yeah, okay. Let's get going.
Are you almost back to emergency access? Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now. You won't hear them coming, but he'll be there before you know it.
That's nice.
The parasite hates three things: free markets, free will, and free men.
Wow, so you're just saying it now, huh?
You assholes! Keep away from my patient!
Okay. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm there? This is here? Oh, it is.
Security alert reactivated. Thank you for your patience.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did. Come through to Port Neptune now. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand.
Money. Oh, you. And actually, hold on. This is a new level. So I might just call this here. This has been fun. I really like this game, and I'm excited to get through it again, but I also run out of energy pretty fast when I stream. So I'm gonna how did this go? Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I can do any kind of raid right now, just to some small people. I would like it to be VTubers, please. Filter by tag. VTuber. Okay, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. I hate the way Twitch raids are working. Okay, where's some good small ones that I could raid into? $8. Okay, Okay. What day is it? Sunday, yeah. G-Bean's not streaming. Okay. Okay. It's ending now.